What's up, everybody? My name is Vincent. Welcome to Cryptolution, where we talk about everything under the moon, the crypto universe. Today is Wednesday, August 23rd. Today, we're going to be talking about the DeGods NFT collection on Ethereum. We're going to be talking about its floor price. We're also going to be talking about analytics and statistics of where DeGods stands next to other blue chip collections on Ethereum. Then, we're going to share with you some major updates regarding the Points Parlor and also some upgraded artworks we could see within the next week or so within the DeGods community. Also, I want to share with you at the very end what Frank is doing. And at the end of the video, I want to share with you an NFT giveaway that you just will not refuse to participate in, which is going to be really exciting. So with that said, be sure to smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, don't forget to join our Patreon page, and most importantly, please be careful with any of the scammers down in the comments below. I will never reach out via WhatsApp, Telegram, direct messaging, or email, so please be careful and invest safely. So guys and girls, let's get right into it. Right now, DeGods is hovering around 3.6 Ethereum. Now this price has dropped. It used to be around 4 to even 4.5 Ethereum on OpenSea. And the same thing happens with Blur. Blur being the major marketplace right now because people who trade, sell, whatever it is, provide loans, they get Blur points. And that will be for the next airdrop. No one knows how much those tokens will be, but that's why people are trading on this platform. Right now, the floor price is hovering around 3.4 Ethereum. Again, this used to be around 4.2 to 4.5 Ethereum on this marketplace. But let's go ahead and jump into the analytics and statistics. So we can see that right now, if we base all these NFT collections on Ethereum, the blue chip collections such as Bored Ape Yacht Club, Azuki, DeGods, Punks, and even Doodles, we can see that most of them that have sold into Blur bids, only two have really stuck out, and that is number one, Azuki, and also number two, DeGods. Now, I think the reason why Azuki had an increased volume of Blur bids sold is because people were taking their profits, selling their NFTs for liquidity, and whales just ended up accumulating that because of all the FUD regarding the Azuki elementals. But in terms of DeGods, kind of similar, much later in terms of the timeline. But the reason people were selling into the Blur bids for DeGods is because people were scared around the season 3 artwork, and they were scared like this was going to dump. So we saw the floor price drop from around 9 Ethereum to around 3.4 Ethereum, which we're seeing at this very moment. But those Blur bids did sell out for DeGods, and right now we're seeing that there is still major interest within DeGods. And I want to support that by saying what's going on with NFT Go. This website allows you to understand which has the most volume within NFT collections on Ethereum. And as you can see, DeGods is number 2, seeking up 12% of the total distribution of volume within the Ethereum ecosystem. And the same thing over here in terms of top collections, you can see that the most volume is Bored Ape Yacht Club, and second, DeGods. So you can see that DeGods is fighting to gain the number 1 spot in terms of both of those categories. Now, we did talk earlier about Blur bids that were sold on Blur. Most of those collections were DeGods, but nonetheless, a lot of the whales that choose to sweep any collections right now, they're sweeping DeGods at the very moment, as you can see here based on this chart, which was also available on NFT Go. Now let's go ahead and go into the major updates regarding Points Parlor, because right now we have version 1.1. That's different from version 1, which we just witnessed yesterday, but that has changed. Today you should be witnessing version 1.1. Now what is that all about? Now, what people have been saying and providing criticism over is that they didn't like scoring, 0.5 dust tokens or 0.1 dust tokens. They just rather have 0 or a big amount. And that's what they actually did. Within a week of receiving feedback from the community, the D-Labs team was able to turn around, switch the mechanism, the UI and the UX of their Points Parlor. And now people are actually enjoying the experience, getting better rewards, getting massive points, and also giveaways. But we're going to talk about in a little bit. If you want to see the Points Parlor simulation, you can see that right now based on this image, and I'm just going to go ahead and just kind of make it easy for you to understand, is that right now people have been using the strategy of using 333. Now, what does that mean? Now, when you are on the Points Parlor, there's going to be 3 categories, A, B, and C, and you can choose how many draws if you want each. So right now people are doing 3 for A, 3 for B, 3 for C, rather than 4 or 5 or 2. So that's the kind of mechanism that we're seeing here, is that the best play for cards A, B, C is doing 3 draws each, and that will hopefully get you to the best strategy. I've tried it myself, and I've gotten bigger rewards from this. And also in terms of prizes, there's actually been more prizes installed into the giveaways. So if you haven't already, a lot of people have been wondering, like, what else can I win other than what Kraken, the NFT exchange, had given to the DeGods community to give back to the holders? Well, now community members have contributed many of those prizes, which we will talk about, but it's not just, Kraken NFT prizes or Teslas. And another thing I want to share with you is that they acknowledge that the community calls for greater clarity around the dust token. Soon, players who win dust in the Points Parlor will be able to use it within the game, laying the foundation for regulating dust supply. Interesting. And I want everybody to understand how the D-Labs team is working. Instead of waiting months and leaving their holders left in the dark, they decide, we're going to listen to our community and act on those community notes. And It's Bermuda provided the greatest detail regarding this explanation. He said, "What's incredible is that this upgrade went from a suggestion, quote unquote, I gave into reality in just 1 week. 7 days to fully patch node it and bring it to everyone. Excited to be involved. This team has always been incredibly agile. These quick pivots allow for flexibility to ship a product and adjust quickly to feedback. Excited for many more seasons of DeGods and use-related growth as the roadmap continues to evolve." And it's absolutely important to have great customer service or having a team that is reliable. I mean, this goes for any startup or any business. The better your customer service is, the better the communication, the more likely your customers or your holders will stick around because they know that there is a legitimate team behind this product. And again, we have to talk about some of those products that have been now inserted into the prize pool. And again, these are the products right here. Like say, for instance, we have the Sleek Geek Noun gift. We also have some of the jugs, coffee beans. We have some paintings from customized real artists. We have something from the Fruit Loops or the Ute Loops. Another thing regarding Milk and her giveaways, and also t-shirt, socks, apparel. And actually somebody won one of these mugs. And this person said, "Just won a DeGods tumbler in the points parlor. I'm not into flashy stuff, so this is perfect for me." Says it was sponsored by the DeGods community, so whoever you are out there, I appreciate it. Congratulations to you. And based off of all this, because of the upgrade with the points parlor, we actually saw that the dust token literally pumped 31% in just 1 day. This actually pumped within just an hour of the announcement, and it has slowly taken a slight dip at a new support level of around 80 cents. But again, it was way below that, almost close to around 60 cents in terms of the dust token. Now, let's talk about the art upgrades that we just heard from Johnny. Johnny is one of the artists behind the DeGods art and also Season 3. He says, "We will be releasing 2 updates to Season 3. So Season 3.1 will be strictly layering and generator fixes and will be released this week. Season 3.2, we will be all the changes based on the feedback and will be released by the end of next week. More updates coming soon." And another thing I want to share with everybody is this from Frank. He says, "It's been worse. Spoiler alert, it gets better." Why? Because he retweeted back on December 26th of 2021. He said back then, "I just refuse to let DeGods lose. Nope, not happening. F no." Now, why was he tweeting this? Because obviously people were fudding the project at that time. People saying it's the end of DeGods. DeGods is going to zero. Doesn't that sound very familiar with what we're seeing right now? People think that this floor price probably will hover around 3.5 and go to zero, even go to 1 Ethereum. But the thing is, I don't think that's the case. We even saw the floor price dip for DeGods all the way to 3.33. I'm not joking, this is completely serious, but it dropped to as low as 3.33 and has bounced since then. It's almost like some supernatural ethos out there that's kind of showing us like, okay, maybe we should expect something and not ignore what is quite obvious to us, is that right now, this team is not going anywhere and the community is not going anywhere and the collection's not going anywhere. Now that you've reached the end of this video, I promised you guys to understand that there's this NFT giveaway that I'm doing right now, and that is regarding this. So if you don't know, Kraken NFT started this contest for people to secure their NFT to be on the rear wing of the Formula One car, of the Williams car. Now, what's going to happen is that starting tomorrow, they're going to start announcing like 5 people each day, I think over the next 5 days. So if I'm selected to be part of the 20 participants in the second to last round, then that means I'm going to be doing an NFT giveaway, which involves you securing my spot as a top 6 finalist. I'll provide more details about that shortly soon if I make it on the top 20. But this NFT is a great value. I can't tell you what NFT it is, but it's the largest NFT giveaway I've ever done. But again, I need to secure my spot in the top 6 in order to give that thing away. But in order for us to get there, we have to see if I make it or secure my spot in the top 20 participants selected for the rear wing takeover. Now, if you want to like or retweet this post, I will be paying attention to who does that, because I will be considering that as one of your entries to part of this NFT giveaway raffle. And I'll put the link in the description down below. So with that said, let me know your thoughts down below, how you feel about DeGods. Not that you know a little bit more information what this team is doing, how they respond to their community notes, and how they're acting on those things. Do you think the 3.6 Ethereum floor is a reasonable floor price for this collection? Do you think it's actually going to go higher to revisit its new all-time high levels? Or do you think it's going to break that? eventually by this year, or maybe even early next year? I want to hear all those thoughts, and I cannot wait to read them. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to like the button, subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to join our Patreon page to receive all of our alpha calls on buy and sell orders in both NFTs and cryptocurrencies. Until then, I'll see you guys and girls next time.